Sunday afternoon baseball from Baltimore. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Tillman starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he's really had a tough time his last three outings. ERA over 9. That's basically giving up a run an inning. He just has really struggled and not been able to figure it out. They're giving him the ball, though, and anytime you get the ball, you got a chance to turn it around. We'll see if today's the day he turns it around.
Manny Machado is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Now in the box, Gene Segura. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Gene Segura.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, they have not been playing all that well, to put it charitably, as they come into this one losers of 7 straight games.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gentry giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, there are very few guys that can do what Adam Jones can do for a team. He's having a good series against these guys so far. He's been a huge factor, particularly driving in runs. He's already driven in 5 in this series so far. So clutch situations with guys on base, this is the guy to watch.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out.
Batting third.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Matt, Hendricks is another one of those well-respected umpires. Some say he favors one side of the plate from time to time, but most of the time it's not very noticeable.
1-1.
The good hitters, they don't usually have trouble with the low 90s fastball. He might have been looking for something else.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Tillman ready with a 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trumbo, still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson, number 148 for his career. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Stepping up now, Jose Bautista. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
Bautista.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time. Two out, nobody on. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Jays off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. Bottom of the first coming up from Oriole Park. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Garrett Richards gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, H?
Matt, he's got a sub-2 ERA. Sub-2. We're talking about changing the height of the mound. He's been so dominating. I mean, this is historical stuff, so I don't look for things to change. He's in such a great rhythm and a great groove right now. We'll see if we get another performance out of him like they've seen most of the year.
Here's Craig Gentry. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Called strike 2 as he locks him up there. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here as they're trying to get that run right back here in the first.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. A 1-0 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. On deck, the right-handed hitting Mark Trumbo. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's Mark Trumbo now, and this is a good-looking matchup for him here. As you can see, he's hit lefties quite a bit better than he has right-handers this season. First pitch on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. HR, how do they go about ending the losing streak they're mired in?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Here's Chris Davis now. His past history with Richards. He's gone 2 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, that's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. On the ground up the middle. There's Segura to second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in now, number 7. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon.
Number 7.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Pitch on the way. Squared that one up just a little late. Ready on 1-2. And he takes strike three cold on the fastball. One gone.
All right, here's how the Orioles are lining up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's Tillman on 2-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the pitch. And this one misses to Santana, and he'll take that free pass down to first.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Russell Martin. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. from the stretch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. In previous meetings with Chris Tillman, 7 hits in 17 at-bats. The 0-1 home to Martin. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Here it comes on 1-1. A shot down the first baseline. He'll go to the bag for one. Throw back to second, and they've got him doubled off, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. This ball's grounded foul. One and two. Here it comes. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Look out, and that'll give him a close shave.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Here's Jonathan Scope now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Santana has room in foul territory. 1 out.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Here's Manny Machado now. His past history with Richards, 4 for 10. He's taken him deep once. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Machado now on 0-1. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
Three and one. Here it is. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So striding in, Wellington Castillo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Here it comes. 1-0. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Chris Johnson now, and check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he misses with it. 1-1. Johnson awaits the 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Struck struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So coming to the plate, Hernan Perez. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Into the windup and the pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This one's down to third. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, left fielder Austin Jackson.
Standing in, Austin Jackson. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Segura.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that misses inside. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Softly on a line to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
7 games. Hey, that's 1 week of swinging bat pretty good. He's comfortable right now.
Digging in to try it again, Adam Jones. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1. A high fastball is in there. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
And he struck him out. So he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
The batter, number 20, third baseman John.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Josh Donaldson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and one. Here it is. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Started that swing a bit too early. 2 down, runners at first and second. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2, and awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Hey, when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
1-2. Here it comes. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He'll try again. 1-2. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Blue Jays strand 3, but they're on top 1-0. Ready for another chance? Craig Gentry. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway. A curveball that catches the inside corner.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he rips it on the ground to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Settling in now, Mark Trumbo. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Tough slider down low for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Striding in once again, number 7. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, number 7.
too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. Here it comes. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. This is taken in by Trumbo, and there's out number one.
First baseman number 44, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball one. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, they walked him the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Russell Martin now comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 1-0. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For the Orioles, first baseman, number 19.
Pitch on the way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He threw that ball right by him. When you got a guy throwing that hard, you got to really just think about using your hands and just spread out and let your hands fly. They're going to be quicker than your bat is going to get to the ball.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
The 3-1 coming to Davis. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Matt, I'm a little surprised he's throwing as well as he is. He's pitching less than 40% first pitch strikes, and it's either very deceptive or his stuff is electric to the hitters. Because usually that doesn't happen when you're behind that much to have this kind of success.
And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here it comes. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, you never want to issue a free pass if you can help it. But when a hitter like that digs in, you'd rather he's standing at first than driving a ball out of here and erasing your 1-run lead.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. He's set. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Manny Machado.
Standing in, Manny Machado. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher, Wellington.
Coming to the plate now, Wellington Castillo. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a breaking ball blocked by Martin. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Richards comes set. Full count pitch on its way. And this is lined foul over the Orioles dugout.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Orioles strand a couple. They trail this one 1-0. At the plate, Hernan Perez. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First offering on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Tillman ready with a 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Standing in now, Austin Jackson. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Johnson is right there, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here's Chris Johnson now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Chris Johnson.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. One 1-0 count. Here it is. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Dribbled back toward the mound. And a rather easy first out.
The batter, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Ready once again. Craig Gentry comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now a throw over, a dive, but he's back. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. A high fastball is in there. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the first base line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, he finds himself down 0-2 now, and really that's his own fault. He's being a little bit too patient. Bases loaded. You got to go up there swinging the bat.
Working for the punch out and the offering. This one is launched. Look at this. Gone. It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Home run number 5 on the year as the Orioles move in front now 4-1.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
Slides down the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Giovanni Gallardo is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Giovanni Gallardo.
Jonathan Schoop will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight at 93, ball 1.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Here's Manny Machado now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Gallardo pauses. 1-0 on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo, 1 for 6. Outside, 3-0 now. Three-0 pitch on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now to the plate, Wellington Castillo. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. From the stretch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. But the damage certainly done as the Orioles played 4 on the grand slam. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-1 in favor of Baltimore. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pilar ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Striding in once again, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Here's Tillman on 2-1. Slow roller back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Digging in once again, Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. There's the knuckle curve laid off. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. A little tapper. Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it 4-1. Ready for another shot now. Chris Johnson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Baseman, Chris Johnson.
And that misses for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Just short, hit hard. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going, you're swinging the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Here's Craig Gentry as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Sixth inning. 4-1 is our score. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
No real chance from the roll, too, that time. He's just too quick coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A check at the bag by Gallardo, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. There goes Gentry. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the one-out stolen base. And as you can see there, he currently leads the Orioles in that category. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. This is flared right back over the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Low for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And awfully close there on 3 and 2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Chris Davis.
Chris Davis will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set with the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. Back here on the show, Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, number 7. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Number 7.
Here's the first pitch to him. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2-0 count and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit slowly back to the mound. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. The 0-1 home to Martin. Hit in the air out to center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
It's time.
Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Pedro Alvarez. He'll lead things off here against Giovanni Gallardo.
Designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
First pitch on its way from Gallardo. Lays off 1-0.
He's already got 2 walks in this game, and that ball right there, another ball. So we may see them kind of nibbling and pitching around him. He might be taking walks all game.
2-0 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jackson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. Couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Gallardo into his motion. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Hit to short. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So striding in, Hernan Perez. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Hernan Perez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a flare out to left center. Machado onto the grass. 1 away.
Now batting.
8th inning now for Memorial Park. O's leading this one as you get a look at the line score there through the first 7 innings of play. Digging in to try it again, Austin Jackson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 0-1 count and the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pilar, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
He's putting together a nice outing so far. It always helps when you get ahead in the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it 4-1. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Catcher, Wellington Castillo.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
It's 0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Johnson.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes, 1-0. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Here's Craig Gentry. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul. Here's the 2-1. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Runners on first with 1 down. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-2 coming from Gallardo. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1 and 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
This is a really good at-bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting,
Xavier Cedeno enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Toronto, number 31, Xavier Cedeno.
Mark Trumbo will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Here it comes. 1-0 to Trumbo. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
Hey, now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Ready with the 2-0. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Hey, first batter out of the pen, and he comes right inside. I like that. Kind of reminds everyone here he's here to compete.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking him deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Chris Davis now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to shallow center. Jones on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Orioles settle for 1. We've played 8 full. It's the Orioles 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Tommy Hunter comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Tommy Hunter.
At the plate, Adam Jones. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Donaldson awaiting the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch for a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. On deck is Jose Bautista. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit out towards second. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. For his career in this matchup, he's got 8 hits in 34 tries. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. In there at the knees, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And there's a swing and a miss for strike 2. So the Blue Jays are down to their final strike now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets. And hits.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, listen, there's no doubt they were pressing during that 7-game losing streak, but that's behind them now. Now they can play a little bit freer, which is the way this game is supposed to be played anyways.
5-1 the final total in today's game. Chris Tillman takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.